how to find your ideal customer profile. I always start with the resume. If you're already a company, you start with your background, you look at your history, and then start identifying the growing industries that you have been exposed to. So in your resume or background, you have perhaps either worked in different companies, they are belonging to different sectors or industries or whatever, so you understand those industries very well. Or in your previous experience, you have served clients that are from different industries. For example, from when I was in the advertising industry, I've served so many different clients from so many different industries. I've had the fintech, and I've had the banks, and I've had telecoms, and I've had sports, and I've had education clients, and I've had even oil. Shell was one of my clients at some point. So it's so difficult for me to say, I'm going to say it to all of these sectors and focus on one. But to start the process, just put down the niches or the sectors that you have worked with before, you understand their business pretty well. And then the first step is just to exclude the industries that are no longer growing. We want to see the niches that are growing. And let's say you identified 4 of them. You have 4 niches that are growing, and then you have some experience working with and dealing with. Now, the second step which is the best way to filter those niches and find the bullseye. These 4 circles will have, number 1, which of the niches you know that they have the biggest pain. Some niches, they're already being served pretty much, they don't have a lot of pain, but then which one has the biggest pain? There is something in that niche that is crying for a solution, and then we will match this pain with your skills and expertise. And the second criteria we look into is purchasability. For example, if I tell you someone who's unemployed and looking for work, they have a dying pain, a desperate pain that needs a solution. But the problem is they don't have purchasability. Even if they have some savings, they're afraid to spend them. So they don't have the purchasability. So if you choose unemployed people looking for work as your niche, you're going to be struggling to get them to pay. They would love your service, but it's going to be hard for them to pull out their wallet and pay for it. So we want a niche that also has the purchase power to be able to pay for the services. And then the third circle is which of these niches you enjoy working with. And I'm sure that in your past, you have seen and experimented with different personas of people in your circles that some of them, they're too corporate, too bossy, too not my type. All of that stuff play a role in how you select your niche. So you want people that you enjoy working with. So again, we're trying to filter all of these niches and put them into different buckets. And then we want to see one that is common. And the last circle that you need to use as a criteria for your selection would be easy to find. So you have at least an idea of how to find these people. For example, if you are looking for, let's say, lawyers, there's probably some community that has a lot of lawyers. Perhaps they hang out on LinkedIn with a certain groups, perhaps in Reddit, perhaps somewhere where you can really tap into that community. But some other niches, they're really difficult to find, especially when you are constructing a niche that is not specific enough, because people, they gather in communities. Like if you look into every industry, if you go specific and niche enough, you will find communities on Discord, on Meetup, on Eventbrite, everywhere. You will start seeing where your niche hang out. Once you do that, it becomes much easier to find this niche. So now we have opportunity to target them. So with this 4 circles, this is when you filter your niches into this. Ideally, we want to find one niche that really hits the spot, that one niche that really is the sweet spot there. And once we do that, life is easy.